$1,000. And then eventually moved in the James Shields trade in June of 2016. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, as a hitter, you're hoping that the command on that sinker doesn't come until later in the ball game. But if that's how it's going to be all day, it's going to be a tough one for the offense.
Throw on to Freeman. Quick start to this afternoon's action. 2 gone. Manny Machado coming to the plate for the Padres after homering earlier in the game.
Yeah, and nobody has hit more home runs for the Padres franchise than Manny Machado.
You're right about that. It was just last year when Manny passed a member of San Diego's inaugural team from 1969, Nate Colbert, for the top spot. Swung on, belted. Outman makes his way towards it, makes the grab, and that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Tom. And that's way high.
Imagine you do that, and that's the only 100 you had, but you just know you ain't gonna lose. First nigga come up there do that.
And that is ball 1. Cease, a 6'2" righty, 29 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Here's Shohei Ohtani. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
And that's in the dirt. And the count even 1-1.
Two and one.
1 out, bases empty. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 down, bases empty. Here's Mookie Betts. He was late there. Strike 1.
0 balls,
2 outs, bases empty. Swing and a miss.
First 2 hitters get punched out on strikes. Take some notes from the dugout. When you get your chance, go up there and hit the ball hard somewhere.
Fans another, and that's 3. And we're back. Digging in. Jackson Merrill. May back to work. Looks it away for the out. And there's 1 down. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Jose Iglesias. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
And here comes Sander Bogaerts. Swings through that. Second inning here, no score. The shortstop takes the ball. Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Got it. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Bottom of the inning, Freddie Freeman up to the dish. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
Very humble guy, and you know, on the field, off the field, and he goes about his at-bats in that way, Boog. He's just trying to stay with the plan, and that plan is hit the ball to left center field, drive the ball that way, let it travel.
Yep. Righty delivers. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. Max Muncy at the dish. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
0-1.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
I'll tell you what, he's embarrassed right now. Never swings at that kind of pitch, especially that early in the count.
Chases the changeup in the dirt. Maldonado to first, and he'll be safe at first.
Got Max Muncy to chase, something we don't see a whole lot. I know Muncy strikes out quite a bit, but he's also a guy that walks a lot as well. So it's a good plate discipline, and that time just lost the battle.
On its way to the corner, and that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. The 1-1. Swings over the top of that one.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Strike 3, and now 6 strikeouts in a row. Will Smith to the plate. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Well, this can be kind of frustrating for the hitting coach. Right now, this lineup seems to be swinging at everything.
1-2.
In the dirt. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. 7 in a row. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the second. Basement, Jake Cronenworth. Cut on and lifted in the air. Hernandez puts it away for the out. 1 down. And now the DH, Luis. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at bat?
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Martin Maldonado up to hit. That hits the dirt. 1-0. Yeah, a big swing and a miss.
1-1.
Swing and a miss. Going to count 1-2.
1-2 is the count.
And down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Back now in Tampa Bay, and here is Michael Conforto. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swing and a miss.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
And now 2-1 after that missed inside. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Full count.
The changeup missing. And now it's 3-2. Drops a bunt down the first base side. And they put the tag on him for the out. So digging in, James Outman. Late with the swing there.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone. And here comes Tommy Edman. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
It's 0-1. That's a ball. 1-1.
There's a strike. And that's in the dirt.
2-2.
Just
Countable.
misses. And now it's 3-2. See ya. Strikes him out for the 2nd time today. Back here at Tropicana Field, Luis Arraez stands in. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Arraez, an all-star a season ago, a career batting average over 300, and he was born in Venezuela. May delivers it himself for the out. In steps El Nino, Fernando Tatis Jr. 0-1.
Well, right now this battery is seeing the aggressiveness of the hitters early in the count and often. So got to be real careful that you don't get too good of a pitch, especially early in the count.
Smith gathers, throws, out. 2 away now after the drop 3rd strike. And now it's Manny Machado. First offering misses badly for ball 1. The Padres hitless so far in the game. That misses the zone. Ball 2. Ground ball up the middle to first, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Bottom 4, Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. So they turn things over to the righty, Sean Reynolds. First pitch, not close.
So back in 2023, Shohei hit a home run, stole a base, and
he dodges that fastball.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Three-two on the way. Cut out and miss, struck him out. And that's the first out. Here's Mookie now. Went down on strikes his first time through. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. And that one is gone. Nothing. One down. Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. And a swing and a miss there.
0-1.
That one not close. And 1-1. No question about this one. It's out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. It's 2-0. Here's Max Muncy. That funky Muncy reached on a drop, third strike his first time. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Zero balls, one strike.
There's a swing and a drive. And that one hops the wall. Muncy into second. It's a double. One out, runner at second. Hernandez, the next to hit. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Swings and misses. That's strike one.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do?
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And that skips in the dirt. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the second out. And up to the plate is Will Smith. Struck out swinging his first time. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
Next offering way upstairs.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs.
Ah, that's strike 3 and the third out. So we take a break. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. At the plate, Jackson Merrill. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats. You know, these Padres, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. They're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt. But it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
Stepping in for San Diego, Jose Iglesias. And ball one.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Strike one.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at-bat.
And that's downstairs and outside. Hit hard to the ground and up the middle, base hit. And the Padres have a man aboard with 1 out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Bogarts, who wears that number 2 on his back for his idol, Derek Jeter. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one. Now here's Jake Cronenworth. He's 0 for 1. That's outside. And that's ball one. Just missed. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot.
Well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and at the plate for the Dodgers. So they turn to the lefty in this spot, Wandy Peralta.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-2.
And Earl Hendricks punches him out. That's a strikeout. James Outman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. His first at bat was a strikeout. And a swing and a miss.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Comes up empty.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Line drive. That's a hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Tommy Edman at the plate. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1.
Runner on the go. That one to first, and it finds its way through for a hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Back-to-back base hits. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
The corners are in. Middle infield playing back for the double play. And now Shohei Ohtani. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Runners at the corners, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. Here's Mookie Betts now. He's already homered in this game. Yeah, he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Good weight movement on that sinker right there. It's right where you want to get it to get that swing over the top.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Aim to score is the runner from third, and it's an RBI single. It's 3-zip.
Comes through with the RBI. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Bogaerts pulls that one down, and that's the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. So digging in now for San Diego, Luis Campusano. And it's strike 2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
And a swing and a miss with number 9 for him in this game. 9. Here's the catcher, Martin Maldonado. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
And he swings through that one.
0-2.
Got him swinging. So the San Diego batting order turns over. Luis Arraez, the next up for the Padres. On the ground, right side. Edman in plenty of time to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Well, we go bottom 6, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Max Muncy. Peralta back to work, and a swing and a miss. One thing with Max Muncy, and it'll be interesting to see what he throws here. He hammers the fastball. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
0-2.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. That K is his 3rd of the game. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. 0 for 2 in this one. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
0-1.
Way inside. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive.
His eyes got big. He saw that changeup way out in front. Better to pull it than to get jammed on something off speed like that.
2 outs, base is empty. Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And that one is downstairs. And that's ball 1. And a foul ball. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Going back. Just missed it. Back now in Tampa Bay. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. That's down and in. Swings through that.
1-1.
Next pitch is downstairs. That one missed.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you. Well, it might be time to dig into that bullpen. He's looking a little fatigued to me.
Here's Manny Machado now. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
1-2, the count.
And down on strikes he goes. And he keeps putting up the Ks. That's number 11. Next up is the cleanup spot for the Padres. Jackson Merrill. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
That one is hammered right field. That's back. Makes the catch up against the wall. Jose Iglesias gets a chance to hit now. 1 for 2. First pitch misses. Runner on the move. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Out at second. Back here at Tropicana Field. Set for the last half of the 7th. New arm out of the bullpen, Adrian Morejon.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
That one hammered, but pulled foul.
Well, that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike, you go after him and finish him off.
And that one hit 97 on the gun. That misses the zone. Low. Now 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. Gassed it right by him. James Outman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Morejon, 26 years old, and he was born in Cuba. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. Base is empty, one away. Here, the bottom of the 7th. And right back to the mound. The throw to first. 2 up, 2 down. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. 1 for 3. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And we're back. Here's the left field. Jose Iglesias. Gets the slider in there for a strike.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ballgame if you're not careful.
0-2 now. Ground ball right side, and that one handled. Tosses to first. One up, one down. Here's Xander Bogaerts.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
One strike.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the ninth with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Slider got him for strike 3. 2 down, bases empty. Now it's the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth. And there's a foul ball. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Next pitch is outside.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So,
oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And now here's the Dodgers designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
It's 0-1.
Gets him to chase after that one.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
And 1-2.
By the time some fucking fool make it on this bitch, nigga, big old sleep.
High fly ball down the left field line. That's going back. Back some more. High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double. Runner in scoring position, no outs. And now the shortstop, Mookie Betts. That one the other way, Cronenworth. One gone to the bottom of the 8th. And here's Freddie Freeman. He's already homered here in this one. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike. Ohtani stands at third with one gone in the inning. There's a swing and a miss.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Here's Muncy to hit. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Maldonado to first. That completes the strikeout, inning over. Back now in Tampa Bay. Now it's the DH, Luis Campusano. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
0-1.
Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Next for the Padres, Martin Maldonado. Swing and a miss as he was late.
0-1.
Strike 2.
0-2.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And they're down to their last out. Luis Arias digs in now. 0 for 3 with 3 groundouts. He was late there. Strike 1.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
0-2.
1 strike away. To first, and this should do it. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
Well, he held him down for 2 solid innings, recording